Hi everyone, so I am going to teach you here how to make a magic foldable. So this is going to be widthwise, so the paper should be horizontal. And let me show you how this works. You can open up a magic section in the middle, and then you can pull it apart again. So it's very cool. Maybe you've done one before, maybe you haven't. So this is for any future foldables that we do. It may be horizontal, it may be vertical. So I go along with the instructions that I'm giving you for this particular foldable, which I'll be telling you during class. So you need to know if it's horizontal or vertical, and you also need to know how many rows. So this particular one has 7 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means you need to cut 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I'm going to go through this with you. Make sure you have 2 sheets of paper. Now, if I'm using one piece of construction paper and one piece of copy paper, yellow copy paper, you can also use 2 pieces of cardstock, 2 pieces of construction paper. For this one, I used 2 pieces of construction paper. Whatever paper you have around. If you have white and yellow copy paper, that's fine. Try to make it 2 different colors. Otherwise, it's not so fun. It won't look so pretty. Okay, so to do the horizontal one, now, if I did tell you to do it vertically, then you're going to follow the same instructions, but you're doing it vertically, okay? But for this one, we're doing it horizontal. Fold the paper in half. Try to make the folds as perfect as possible, or fold it as evenly as possible, okay? And then you're going to, I should probably bring this down here. You're going to then fold this to the middle. Okay, make a nice crease, and then fold the other side to the middle, right to the crease. And then make another nice crease. So now it's divided into 4 different parts. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is fold it in half again, and you're going to be cutting on the fold here. You're going to be cutting from the fold to the first crease, and you're going to do it the amount of times that you need to. So like I said, for this one, it's 7 rows, so I would be cutting 6 times here. And you can either use a ruler. It's kind of hard to use a ruler for an odd number, but or if it's not exactly an inch or something, but you can kind of start from the center and move out. What I would suggest is making little lines with a pencil. So for this one, I think I'll make 4 rows, which means I'm going to need 3 cuts, 1, 2, and 3. That will make 4 different sections. Actually, I think I'll make 5 for this one because I want to show you how to do it if you have an an odd number of rows. Okay, so what I would do with 5, and some of this is just sort of guessing, okay? What I would do with 5 is I would sort of try to visualize where I want my middle row to be. So there will be 1 here, and then 2 here, and 2 here. That makes 5. So I'm sort of just going to visualize what that would look like. And I'm sort of guessing. So I'm going to go ahead and do my pencil mark right here and right here. So now I have my middle row. Whoops. Okay, I have my middle row planned out. Now if I divide each of these sides in 2, I will have 5 sections, okay? So I'm going to draw a little line and draw a little line. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll be easier for you when it's time to write on it. So notice I have 4 lines for 5 rows. And then all I have to do now is cut from the crease to the first crease here. Okay, and that is going to look like this. So I'm cutting where I made my pencil marks. I think I need to move this up so it's more light. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but hopefully you're seeing what this looks like. So there's 1 cut. I just cut from the crease to this crease, and I'm going to do the same with these. And you can do it along with me with your own paper. And you'll notice mine are not perfectly even. I mean, if you really wanted to, especially if you like math, you can measure it, divide it by 5, or divide it by 5 and get the perfect measurement. But there we go. Okay, so now this is ready. And I'm gonna tip this up again. Okay, so when I open it up, it looks like this. Now what we need is 2 strips of another color to weave. We're gonna weave it, we're gonna weave it. So I need 2 strips that are this size. So now if you're using like 2 pieces of construction paper, both papers will be the same size. So all you have to do is cut your other paper. I don't know if it's gonna work so much with this copy paper, but we're gonna improvise. Cut your other paper in half and then cut it again, not cut it, fold it, fold it in half and then fold it again, just like we did before. So this side folds into the center and then this side folds in to the center. And you will have perfectly sized pieces to cut. So now what you do is just cut 2 of these rows. So you would cut along this crease, cut along this crease, and you'll have 2 strips of paper. Now, since mine is copy paper, I have construction and copy, and it's not going to be the exact size. It probably doesn't matter. I could probably do this anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's only going to be a little bit short. So I think I will just do this. Okay, so I'm going to cut right here. So I'm showing you, I'm doing this example because I didn't want to waste another piece of construction paper just for a demonstration. So I'm cutting this along the crease. But I'm showing you how to improvise too, because I don't like you guys to have to run out to the store every time you need every little thing. There's no reason why we can't make do with what we have. You can also do this with 2 pieces of, like I said, just 2 pieces of copy paper. All right, I'm doing this at night, so even though I have 3 lights on, it's not very bright even for my eyes. So I know it's probably hard for you guys to see. Okay, so now I'm going to start weaving my strips. So I'm going to weave it in and out. In and out. Oops. Okay, all the way. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, so I weaved it. I weaved 1 strip. Now, if you feel like it's not going to stay, it probably will, but you could also tape it just to make sure that it stays. The copy paper doesn't stay as well as the construction paper because the construction paper kind of sticks to each other, but you could sort of tape it at the top and bottom if you wanted to. Now, the next strip, I want this to look like a checkerboard, like this one. So I'm going to start weaving the opposite way. So I'm going to do it this way. Does that make sense? Okay. There we go. So we have the magic foldable. Now let's see. I'm going to show you how to open the magic door. So this is kind of, it took me a while to understand how this works. It looks so weird when you do it, but you fold it, sort of fold it like that, pull it apart. All right? And then you can pull it out again. Whoops. Yeah, I think the way I did this, I'm probably going to need to tape this to make it stay. Like I said, if you do 2 pieces of construction paper, no tape necessary. No matter what I do, it doesn't come apart. So yeah, I can open the middle door here. All right, so you're going to be writing here and here and here and here. And also like this one is for electromagnetic spectrum. I wrote that out here. I put a little rainbow and a flower. The flower has nothing to do with the spectrum except that it can be colorful. Just wanted to make it look pretty. And then we're also going to be writing on the inside. Okay, and maybe on some assignments, I may have you write on the back as well, because when you open this up, this is actually not the back. It looks like it's the back that came through to the front, but it's not. So there's actually so many places to write on these. Okay, so that is the Magic Foldable. So like I said, make sure that you know if it's supposed to be horizontal or vertical and how many rows, okay? I'll be giving you those instructions in the classroom. Just make sure if you didn't hear it, you can, message someone in the classroom or message me or ask in the classroom, and somebody will let you know, or I will let you know. All right, thanks for listening. Good luck on your Magic Foldable. Bye-bye.